Why do you think your brand popped off? I guess
Because it's sick.
I had this whole video planned out, and I had different angles for the shots and everything. I was gonna try something new, new year, new me, new camera angles, whatever. But then once I got to editing, I realized the audio was all messed up and the angles didn't look the way I wanted it to. So instead of scrapping, it's really late at night. Instead of scrapping the whole project, I decided I'm just gonna shoot the video talking head style and say what I need to say, because I think as you see in the title, this topic is how intelligent creators will explode in 2025, 2026, 2027, and onwards. What I'm talking about today is taste is a skill, and it is going to be an increasingly more valuable skill. The reason I'm saying this is I want you to look at the state of media and the state of content creation, the state of AI. Look at how the world is going. We are more distracted than ever. We have more access to information than ever before, right? Information overload. I'm sure you've seen how much of a problem this is. I'm sure you've experienced how much of the problem this may be in your own life, right? We have more information, more content, more mass-produced, more AI-generated stuff, more bullshit constantly being bombarded. So what stands out? Humanity, right? Authenticity, the nuanced and emotional expressions of creativity, that the things that make us human, that's what cuts through the noise. But that's a skill. Taste, in this case, and how I'm articulating it, is the ability to curate, to select, and then present the most authentic and the most beautiful elements of culture, and being able to package them and present them with a story in a way that moves others, in a way that connects with others, right? And that is a valuable skill. That's what marketing is, right? That's what branding is. It's having taste. It's having your own personality shine through and connect with others. And hopefully you're not just being yourself and being a little weirdo on the internet, although that has value too, right? Entertainment value. But hopefully you're also bringing education. You're also bringing something to the table. You're bringing skills. So taste is a skill.
Ultimately, it comes down to taste. It comes down to taste. It comes down to trying to expose yourself to the best things that humans have done, and then try to bring those things in to what you're doing.
So if you're a creator of sorts, if you're a business owner of sorts, if you're an entrepreneur of sorts, I want to make this video to encourage you to not only develop your taste, right, to expose yourself to the best things that humans have created, but also invest in it. Don't be afraid to pay a little more for a video editor, pay a little more for a graphics designer. Don't be afraid to spend extra hours fucking designing a logo, although so many entrepreneurs make fun of that. Spend the time designing a logo, designing your banner, editing your video, making it authentic, making it tasteful, right? Because that's a highly paid skill. And to prove this, I want to share with you some of the creators and brands that have really inspired me in the past year, and some of the brands that I think will continue to explode because they do this very effectively. Two of them that come to the top of my mind right away are two clothing brands. Nude Project by the founder Bruno Casanova, based in Barcelona, and Minted New York, who's a menswear / athleisure company based in New York. What you'll see is that their content is so fucking raw, man. Like, it's so authentic. It is so clearly them in the way they select music, in the way they show their values, in the way they show what they stand for, the things they're working on, the genuine emotions, right? Both of these brands do something really successfully, and that is authentic, documentary style, founder focused content, right? So they have this kind of ethos where they just keep the camera rolling and they just go about their business, living their lives, running, hopping on meetings, sharing their plans. But then when they edit it and they package it together with music, with colors, with typography, and it shines through that it is their brand, what it does is that they don't have to tell you what they stand for. They don't have to show you what they're about. It's implicit, right? It's a show don't tell kind of approach, where they show you what they stand for, they show you who they are, and it connects with the right people, right? Now you might be thinking, well, obviously this kind of investment in aesthetic, this investment in taste makes perfect sense for a company like Minted New York, or for a company like Nude Project, a company like Represent UK, right? Because they're clothing companies. But think about any household name company. Nike, Apple, Harley Davidson, Marlboro, Ferrari, right? These companies have such an effective brand because they have taste, right? They are curating the best elements of creativity, of humanity, and they're fucking attaching their brand to it. It's genius. Another example of this would be Daniel Dalen, who I'm sure you've seen take YouTube over by storm in the past year, right? He's all over Instagram, he's all over YouTube, he's everywhere, he's exploded. And you've seen so many people try to copy his editing style, copy his thumbnails, right? Now, what's interesting and what's cool about Daniel's content is that the reason it works is because he has taste and because it's authentic, it's unique to him, right? The other cool thing is that he's a business owner. His main business is called EcomFlow, and it is an e-commerce partner, right? So they have a fulfillment services, they have a warehouse in China, and they have standard business procedures that they can help you implement into your business and help you grow, whatever, right? It's an e-commerce growth partner. That is not mentioned ever in his fucking videos. He never mentions his business directly, and that's very deliberate. The reason being is that he doesn't need to, right? Think about this. Any business owner could grab their phone and start recording. Hey, it's me in my warehouse, and I've had this warehouse in China for 10 years. I have 20 years of business experience. You should partner with me. I have the systems. I can help you make more money. And then they have some dinky elevator music in the background or some bullshit like that. But the reason that doesn't work is because there's no taste. There's no humanity. You can't trust that, right? As consumers, we've gotten incredibly good at sniffing out inconsistencies, at sniffing out when people are being inauthentic, at when they're just slapping a story on there, right? And we're only going to become better and better at it, and we're only going to become more distrustful of brands, of marketers, of content creators as more of them come onto the market, right? So the way to cut through the noise is taste, is authenticity, is humanity. Now, another big reason why I wanted to make this video, that's the whole point of this video, by the way. You can click off right now if you want to, but if you're interested in me and my content and what I create, I make videos about mindset design, about performance optimization, about philosophy, about creative work. My goal is just to be authentic and to provide value to you and document my journey. It'll be equally as cool for me to see how I build out my career as it will be to someone else out there that's watching me build out my career and share my dreams and aspirations. Anyways, I hope this serves you. Peace out.